Don't run.
Hello, kitty. We're just driving along. We're heading to the garden route. And here's a little family of pigs. Oh, they're so cute. Mama just had a little bit of babies. Look at them.
We're in Knysna or something like that. We've just driven to the east. And we're going to try this restaurant for lunch, Drydock. Unfortunately, the weather today is dreary again. TripAdvisor says to come here. At a marina right downtown of this town. There's all kinds of places. It almost looks like a cruise port down here. I don't know if it is or not. There's the Black Pearl. Johnny Depp's boat. Nice little place.
Good morning, everyone. We're in Knysna. I think that's how it's pronounced, but we should probably double check. We just stopped for lunch. The weather hasn't been the greatest on our drive here. It was about an hour to get here, but we're hoping for the best. It seems to be clearing up. We're here at the Drydock, and I do have one quick recommendation for Mike as he's recording this, is to order a very large beverage so that I can do a little bit of shopping here in the dock area, which looks like it's some really cute boutiques. So that's the plan for the next hour.
Yeah, unfortunately they have a 0% alcohol here for driving, and I am driving, so there is absolutely no way that I am going to have a drink.
Well, you get a really big coffee.
Big coffee would be good. So just while we're waiting for lunch, I wanted to talk about driving in South Africa. If you are coming here and anticipating renting a car, pretty much the only way to get around unless you want to take a tour, which would be expensive. Rental cars are also expensive here too, compared to most countries we go. So for I think it's 15 days or so for the base car with insurance was about $700 Canadian, say $500 American. But that's for manual transmission. Automatic's about twice that. But just be warned that they drive on the left-hand side of the road here. You're seating on the right-hand side of the car. A lot of the controls are reversed. And if you're shifting manual transmission, you're doing it with your wrong arm, which is very awkward. Streets are narrow. There's a lot of traffic. This has got to be the most construction on the road I've ever seen in any country. Just construction everywhere. And it's a bit nervous driving. For me, I like driving, but this is really hectic. Especially driving on the wrong side of the car. And I'm not having fun driving, for sure. However, it's the only way that we can get around the country. We're doing a big loop here through the Western Cape of South Africa. But as soon as I get back to Cape Town, I'm losing the car. I'm not keeping it. It's going back. We're going to take public transit. I have no desire to be driving in a city of 5 million people on the wrong side of the road. That's just not going to happen. What you having? Yeah.
Today I'm having the grilled sea bass with a pineapple salsa and of course the rice. There was no real description on the rice. But yeah, it looks delicious for sure.
Well, you gotta try it.
Okay.
I don't think the sea bass is native to here. The famous fish to have here is hake, which we'll have at some point or other. I'll be back in Cape Town.
It's very good. Very, very good. Let me just try a little bit of salsa.
It looks good. Sea bass is a good fish for sure.
And what are you having?
I am having Peri Peri chicken, which apparently is a South African thing originally. We had a restaurant back home called Nando's in Barrie. However, it went under for some reason, even though it was really busy all the time. I don't really understand why it closed down.
But only in Barrie. The location's still within Canada.
It's a big chain of Peri Peri chicken. Try the sauce. Peri Peri chicken's usually spicy, I think. Really nice. Not too spicy. Well, it's got a bit of a kick to it. It comes afterwards. But yeah, it's really good. How's the drink, Wanda?
So, back home, there's a drink that we often order called an iced macchiato or an iced caramel macchiato. Varying chains serve the drink. So I thought, hey, maybe I'll ask the restaurant if they could prepare one for me. And they did. But this is one of those classic cases where, I don't know, lost in translation perhaps, because this is like a shot of espresso, but they actually have put crushed ice inside of this lovely little espresso shot here. And it's really not probably what I'm looking for, but yeah, points for effort, and I appreciate it. But I have a feeling it's going to be a little bit stronger than I would like.
I'm not sure I can zoom in enough even to see it. It's so small.
Oh, sweet baby Jesus. That is really strong. It's not what I was after, but here you have a latte here, Mike, or a shot of espresso.
Oh, free drink. I don't know how to pronounce it. Looks like Knysna Key, where we are right now. And apparently there is an elephant park close to here, so we're gonna go and check that out. Everybody likes elephants. Knysna. We have no idea how to say that. But apparently they have elephants. I don't know what these little birds are. Kind of look like a partridge or something. They're not. Welcome to Jumanji. We're already finding some elephants here.
So they like to be spoiled. Okay.
So obviously not wild elephants. Definitely used to being fed. They are all rescues here though. So they wouldn't have survived on their own in the wild. And funny fact, they actually line up in exactly the same position each time. I'll tell you this, the elephants look like they're in a lot better shape than the ones we saw in Nepal. They are a different species. They're African, different than the Indian and Nepal elephant. These ones aren't that big, but I know they get a lot bigger. But they look like they're in fantastic shape. Yeah, let's go with the food here, eh?
One short.
There we go. Don't worry, guys. The next tour is coming in 3 minutes. Unlike in Nepal, nobody's riding these elephants too, which is nice. They're obviously here because they want to be here, because they could easily knock this fence over in about 2 seconds and go wherever they want. So they're obviously here because they're being fed well. Elephants are out of here. There is no more food. Looking after these elephants would be a cool job. I could do that. We're leaving, but the next group of human feeders is here.
Thank you very much. You want to
We did see other animals in here too. There's zebras, but only at a distance. Lots of different kinds of birds that we don't know what they are. So that was Knysna Elephant Park. And now we are at Knysna Heads, apparently, which is a lookout point. We're still along the garden route. And there's a lookout point.
And we've lucked out because the skies have cleared up. It was raining earlier this morning. And now we're here and it's super sunny. So we should have excellent views.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, look at stickers everywhere.
Experience the best views in Knysna.
Oh, look at that catamaran.
Yeah, he's having fun sailing. It's a good day for it. Lovely spot. Looks like there's a trail that goes all the way down to the water there. And one is going to fall off a fence. I'll take the house way up there.
Wow, eh? This whole neighborhood is stunning. There's another lookout point on the other side.
On the side of what?
Up here.
Oh, is there?
We went to the right, there's one to the left.
Looks like the catamaran's turning around for some reason. Big drop. So Wanda's going to demonstrate cliff jumping.
No, I'm not. It's kind of spooky actually hanging out over here.
No, it's not. You don't feel spooky, do you, people? Really nice beaches. A lot of places we go here, you wouldn't think of South Africa as a beach place, but they really do have really great beaches. I think the water is pretty cold year-round, but the air temperature is certainly very warm. Crystal clear water, and it's calm here at least. Straight down. Beautiful. Might just be the nicest day yet here in South Africa. The place we're going later though is going to be extremely hot. We're going to be going on, we're starting a safari for the next 3 days north of here, so we'll be leaving here shortly. But if you did want to stay here, we'll leave the link below. It's a beautiful home, and there's multiple homes here. It's not just this one. There's multiple homes here, Airbnbs, and we can definitely set you up with our friend Anna to rent this place for you. It'd be ideal for a huge family. I mean, it's obviously way too much space for us. It was a 3-bedroom home, 3.5 baths. I think there's only 3 bedrooms, I'm not sure. The place is huge, we're not even really using it. Big double kitchen, big living room, big screen TV, dining room. You know, you could easily have an enormous family here and save a ton of money over staying in a bunch of hotels. Definitely worth checking it out if you're coming here. Great beach access, there's laundry facilities, there's parking, everything you need. There's not a lot in this town, Harold's Bay. There is the one fantastic restaurant, Dutton's Cove, which is up on top of the hill behind us here. There is a convenience store. There are currently three food trucks here, which actually look good, but we've only seen them open once. It would be nice if they were open more often because we would be eating here for sure. They're just steps away from us here. Great beach, but there's not much here. It's a very sleepy little village. If you wanted to get groceries or anything, if you're staying here, you'd have to drive into the nearby town of George or someplace else. But it'd be great just to come here as a beach vacation. We haven't used the beach because we've been trying to get as much done in this area as we can. But it would be great to just come here and spend a week on the beach. So just before we move on to safari here at Harold's Bay, one more great restaurant at Dutton's Cove before we leave. You have to check this place if you're coming here. Been here several times, and the food is always top-notch.
Cheers! Okay, what are we having now?
What are we having?
Yep.
Caramel creme brulee.
Nope, that would be hazelnut creme brulee.
Hazelnut.
Hazelnut.
And the best thing about having creme brulee, of course, is breaking the surface.
Ready?
3, 2, 1. Hey, stop.